The Speaker of the House of Representatives is one of the 150 members of the House of Representatives of the Netherlands, elected to lead the meetings of the House. The Speaker also chairs the Chamber's Presidium and the Procedure Committee. Prior to the 1982 constitutional revision, the Speaker was appointed by the Crown. The office is currently held by Khadija Arib of the Labour Party. She was elected on 13 January 2016 in an interim election, after Speaker Anuchka van Miltenburg of the People's Party for Freedom and Democracy resigned on 12 December 2015. She was first deputy and acting Speaker until her election. As a member of the House of Representatives, the Speaker has the same rights and obligations as other members. The Speaker leads the meetings of the House. The office holder opens and closes the meetings and determines who speaks. The members of the House, as well as ministers and state secretaries, are not supposed to address each other directly, but always address the Speaker instead, as a method to encourage civility. While the Speaker also takes part in the voting, the office holder typically does not participate in debates. Besides leading the meetings, the Speaker represents the House of Representatives as a whole, such as in ceremonies and with visits by foreign heads of state. The Speaker is also the chair of the Presidium, which is responsible for determining the budget of the House, setting its agenda and appointing its staff. The Speaker is supported by deputy speakers, ranked by number in order of precedence, which also are members of the House. In the event that the Speaker is unable to fulfill their duties or the position becomes vacant, the meeting is chaired by the first deputy speaker. The Speaker has a seat with a backrest that is higher than the other seats in the House. The Speaker is elected by the members of the House of Representatives. Such an election takes place shortly after a general election or after the position became vacant. The House adopts a profile that outlines the desired qualities that potential candidates should have, such as prior experience and personal traits. The profile is not binding. However, members can submit their candidacy, but this is not required. The election itself requires the participation of at least 76 members. To win the election, a member needs to obtain an absolute majority of the votes cast. The voting takes place by open and secret ballot, which means that members have to write down the name of the preferred member themselves and that the vote is not disclosed. Members can choose between writing down the name of one of the candidates, the name of any other member, something invalid, or nothing at all. An election requires multiple voting rounds when no member wins an absolute majority. If there is no winner after 2 rounds, the rules of voting are different. In the 3rd round, the list of members who were voted for in the 2nd round is definitive. In addition, the number of eligible members is limited, depending on the number of members who received votes in the 2nd round. If fewer than 5 members received votes, then all members except the 2 frontrunners are eliminated from the election. Otherwise, only 4 frontrunners remain. In the 4th round, only the 2 frontrunners are eligible. Any other votes are deemed invalid. If both members have the same number of votes, the election is decided by lot.